Let's be real. If manifestation was just about thinking positive, then why are you and so many other people still out here struggling? Why do you keep journaling, scripting, visualizing, doing all the things, but nothing is actually changing? It's because you're stuck, flat out. In this video, I'm gonna break it down to you exactly why you're stuck, and most importantly, how you're gonna get unstuck to actually align with the reality, with the manifestations that you desire. And before you tell yourself, I already know this stuff, no, you actually don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be in the same cycle. So watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm about to show you the missing piece that you have been overlooking. So what is alignment? Let's break that down. That's really what you need to know first. I'm sure you've heard this word in this space 1,000, a million times, alignment. But let's define it in a way that actually makes sense, because alignment is not just about a mindset. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts or, being in a high vibration all the time. Alignment is really actually a full body, full being experience. It is your entire energetic signature, aka your frequency. And this is how alignment actually works. First, you have your thoughts, which is your conscious mind. This is gonna be what you think you believe. Keyword, what you think you believe. Then you have your emotions, which are gonna be the largest shareholder of your subconscious mind. This is what you actually believe. If you wanna know what you actually believe, pay attention to how you feel. That is gonna show you exactly what you actually believe. Then you have your nervous system, what you allow yourself to have. Your nervous system is literally your body's memory bank. It's your body's memory system. This is what allows you to have what you are manifesting. And if even just one of these parts of yourself, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, or your nervous system is out of sync, is out of alignment with the frequency of what you desire, it's going to block your conscious manifestations. If you say, I believe I can be rich, but deep down you feel unworthy of wealth, your emotions are going to win. Notice how I said, you can say, I believe I can be rich. You can say it, let it come out your mouth all you want. But if you feel unworthy, if the thought of being rich does not actually feel natural to you, your emotions are going to win every single time. You are going to feel that way. That's how you feel. That is going to be your reality. If you visualize your dream job, right? You're visualizing your dream job, but your body is still programmed to expect struggle and burnout, then your nervous system is going to reject you having that dream job with ease. Even if you get that dream job, you're still going to be stuck in the cycle of grinding, of struggling, of literally burning out and overworking yourself, period. So if you're stuck right now, here is what is actually happening. Either your subconscious doesn't believe it's possible for you, whatever you're trying to manifest, or your body doesn't feel safe receiving whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So we're gonna fix both of those things today. Let's get right into it. Section 1, why you're still stuck at the same level. The first thing that's keeping you stuck is that you haven't fully embodied your next level self. You're still stuck at the same level because you haven't fully embodied the next level version of yourself yet. And I'm gonna hit you with a truth, like I've been doing all this time. You are manifesting your self-concept right now. You are currently manifesting your self-concept. The way that you see yourself determines everything in your life. Everything in your life. How much money you allow yourself to make or receive or generate, however you want to say it. How much love you allow yourself to make, generate, or receive. How much ease you allow yourself to have. I want you to ask yourself, who do I believe myself to be? Who do you believe yourself to be? If deep down you see yourself as someone who always struggles with money, you will manifest almost enough, but never the overflow. You're not going around saying, I always have more than enough. And that's the space you really need to be in. If you see yourself as someone who never wins in love, or you're just unlucky in love, or people just, there are no good people out here to be your partner, if there are no good men out here, or if you are queer, if there are no good women, them, theys, whatever you like, it doesn't matter. You will manifest emotionally unavailable people over and over again. Your manifestations are not random. They are literally consistent with who you believe you are. I need you to understand this. Your manifestations are not random. Your life is not random. It is consistent with who you believe yourself to be. With whoever you believe you are, that is what your reality will reflect. So I want you to do this. Get out a sheet of paper, journal, pen, something to write with, and I want you to write this down. Please do this. Do this exercise. Write down, what do I want to manifest? You're going to get clear on what it is you want to manifest. And after you do this, I want you to write down and answer the question, what part of me doesn't feel worthy of receiving this? Now, I want you to, dig deep. You may need to meditate on this. You may need to sit here in silence and just take a minute to really get to the root of what part of yourself doesn't feel worthy of receiving this. And then I want you to ask, what part of me would feel safe? No. Then I want you to ask, what part of me would feel afraid, scared, or unsafe if I actually got what I'm manifesting? I'm telling you. Answer it and be honest. This is not the time to lie to yourself. This is not the time to gaslight yourself. We're going to do that in a little bit. But right now, we need you to get into full awareness. We need you to get clarity. Your answers to these questions are going to tell you exactly why you've been stuck. So, part number 2, why your body rejects your manifestation. The second reason that you're stuck is because your nervous system is in survival mode. Let me explain something. Your body remembers everything. I know y'all have all heard that book, The Body Keeps the Score. If you haven't, definitely go check it out. It talks about how our bodies literally remember the trauma that happens to us. Even if we consciously have forgotten about things, the body does not forget. It is wired into your nervous system. If you grew up seeing your parents struggle with money, your family struggle with money, whoever raised you struggle with money, your body is literally wired to expect financial struggle. Whatever you saw going on around you, until you become aware of this is your autopilot. This is your default mode. If you were always the giver in your relationships and you never received in your relationships, your body is literally going to reject healthy love because it does not feel normal to you. And I know that sounds wild, but our brains and our bodies are literally designed to be creatures of habit. We do things out of habit. We do things unconsciously. And that's why we're doing this work, to become conscious of the unconscious. And this is why when people suddenly make a lot of money, they may blow it all. Or they, you see people like winning the lottery or just winning some lump sum of money, and then it literally just burns a hole in their pocket. It's gone before they even realize it. It's because their nervous system cannot hold on to that. It's also why you see sometimes when people get into healthy relationships, they sabotage these relationships because their nervous system literally cannot hold these things. It's not wired, it's not regulated to hold these things. This is also why sometimes when people go viral on social media, they disappear. Like you're like, what the hell happened? I mean, this happened to me in the past too. I have, manifested a lot of things, but my nervous system was not able to hold these things in the past. And so it wasn't until I started learning about this, and I literally teach movement alongside manifestation now, because the nervous system embodiment, the somatic alignment, the energetic alignment is just as important as the mental alignment. Because even if your body, even if you consciously want something, If your body is saying this isn't safe, your body is going to override that mental alignment. It's the next step. It's the two have to be there. You have to have mental alignment and you have to have the energetic spiritual alignment in your body. Your body is always going to win. Your body is going to keep you, if your body is not in alignment, it's going to keep you stuck at stage 1, which is the mental alignment. So how do we fix this? How do we fix this? We're going to reprogram your nervous system for abundance. Say it with me. Abundance. We're going to reprogram your nervous system for abundance. You have to teach your body that having more is safe. You have to teach your body that it is safe to experience abundance. It is safe to experience pleasure. It is safe to experience peace. It is safe to rest. How many people struggle with resting? We exist in a grind culture where people literally feel like they are lazy when they're taking a second to themselves to rest. When people literally feel bad about themselves and they feel ashamed when they need to rest. When people pride themselves on overworking and burning out and just doing the absolute most. No, we got to get rid of all that. That is not how you manifest. That is how you force things into your life. That is literally forcing. We don't need to do that, y'all. We really don't need to do that. And I'm really talking to my sisters right here. My sisters, if you know what I mean, my sisters with an A at the end. We don't have to do that. I want you to know that we do not have to do this. I'm going to tell you, this is exactly how we're going to start to normalize abundance in our lives. We're going to start small. We're going to start small because I think, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, they say that, and you know, it's a process. Depending on how much deconditioning, how much reprogramming that you have to do, it's better to be sustainable by taking this one step at a time. So if you want more money, I want you to do something very simple. I want you to go, if you have an extra $150, $200 in your bank account right now, go get that out and start carrying that around in cash. Just start carrying cash around, a visual cue that you are abundant. Look at your cash every day, count your cash. I want you to physically touch it. When you go to the store, when you're buying little knickknacks, get out 20s, get this cash in 20s so that you have a lot of bills. 10s and 20s, right? So that you have like a nice little stack, you know? And I want you to, when you're buying little knickknacks, use this as like your random spending money. When you're going to buy something that you didn't expect to buy that day outside of your utilities, responsibilities, bills, and etc. This can be just like your fun spending money. There is no end date to it. Just keep it on you. When you go buy random things at the store, I want you to use this cash. I want you to get this cash out and count it. You don't have to pull it all out at once if you don't want to in front of everybody, but make sure you look at it for yourself, and it's going to remind you. It's going to remind you that you always have more than enough. It's going to remind you that you are abundant. Seeing this cash is a visual cue. It's a physical cue. It's going to give you a feeling. I want you to do this. Promise me. Like, do this for 30 days. Do this for 2 months. And I promise you, your system will start to feel safe holding abundance, what feels like abundance to you. I want you to start looking at your bank account without fear. No matter what the number is, I want you to neutralize the feelings that you have when you look at your bank account. I don't give a fuck if it says $5, $50, $100, $500, $5,000, $50K. I want you to look at that and feel nothing but neutral feelings. If you feel anything, feel grateful. Feel gratitude. That's it. Keep doing this. Keep doing this until you don't feel shame, until you don't feel fear, until you don't feel guilt, until you don't feel anything that is associated with indicating to your nervous system that you have a reason to be afraid, that you do not have enough, that you lack. Do this until you feel nothing that is associated with lack. Keep doing it. Keep practicing it. I promise. The nervous system, just like it learned the current state that you're in, you can reprogram yourself. You can teach yourself to feel safe. You can teach yourself that your security, your stability alone does not have to be dictated by the number in your bank account. Remove the importance from that number in your bank account. Allow yourself to be regulated. Allow yourself to know that you are abundant, to believe that you are abundant, to feel that you are abundant regardless of what your bank account says. Please do this. Oh my gosh, please do this. Let your body just see and feel cash more often and neutralize the feelings that you have when you look at your bank account. See it as just a logistical number. It has nothing to do with your worth. It has nothing to do with your security. It has nothing to do with your stability. Do this. Do it until you literally feel regulated and neutral. Regulate your emotions when good things happen. You're gonna do this as well. I need you to do this. Don't downplay your success. If someone gives you a compliment, don't deflect it. If you make a sale, take a second to celebrate it, but don't allow yourself to get overly excited. Don't allow yourself to go way over here when your baseline is right here. I want you to regulate your emotions when good things happen. Allow yourself to feel these things, but don't allow yourself to go on an absolute emotional high, because things like shit happens. You never know. And you don't want to go from being way up here to way down here like that. You want to go from being here to here when things happen. This is something that was very hard for me to learn and understand, because I'm an extreme person. Like, I feel my feelings to the extreme, but I did not know how to regulate my emotions until I started practicing these things, till I started training myself on doing these things. You want to teach your body that success is normal. You want to normalize it. You don't want to give it this like heightened importance. You don't want to put it on a pedestal. You want to say, oh yeah, of course this happens. Of course, like, this is regular to me. This is normal to me. I'm grateful for it, but you know, this is just what it is. This is what I expect, literally. Next, you're going to breathe into expansion. When you feel resistance around receiving, I want you to take deep breaths. This breathing is literally our life force. It is the force of your nervous system, is the breath. And breathing is going to calm your nervous system, most importantly, and it's gonna rewire your nervous system to allow more, to regulate. That's what we're doing. We are regulating our nervous system here. So we're doing this because your nervous system literally controls how much you allow yourself to receive. And the more that you teach yourself that success is normal to you, the more your manifestations will not only flow into your life, but actually stay in your life. And that's really what we want. We don't want to just experience something for the moment. We want to experience consistency with this stuff. We want to regulate. We want it to be regular. We want it to be normal. We want this to be our baseline. Now, we're going to reprogram our subconscious mind next. So the final reason that you're stuck is because your subconscious mind is rejecting your desires. This goes to your mental alignment, all right? And here's the deal. So your subconscious mind doesn't listen to words. You're saying these affirmations, but if you don't actually feel these things with you saying and writing these affirmations, you're basically wasting your time. Your subconscious mind listens to emotion and repetition. It's literally like a sponge. It's going to absorb the most dominant beliefs that you repeat over time. And these beliefs have to be emotionally convicted beliefs. You can't just say something if you don't really feel that you mean it. It doesn't work like that. You have to feel what you're saying. That's the most important part, is feeling it. So if your subconscious mind believes that money is hard to get, or that love always hurts, or that either of these two things are hard to come by, that's going to be your reality. So how do we change this? We're going to talk about how we change this. So the 3 most effective methods for reprogramming your subconscious beliefs are going to be bridge affirmations. You're not going to just go out here and jump 0 to 100. I want you to affirm things that are actually believable for you, that you actually can feel, that you actually can hold. Instead of saying, I am rich and I'm a millionaire, if you are a thousandaire right now, you're going to affirm to yourself. You're going to declare to yourself. Declare, because this is a declaration. I am feeling safe with money. Every day, I am feeling safer with money. Every day, I feel safe with money. Every day, I am feeling safer with money. Instead of saying, I am in a healthy relationship, if you literally just got ghosted last week, instead of saying that, you're gonna say, every day I am expanding my capacity to receive love. Every day I am expanding my capacity to receive love. Because your subconscious mind is only going to accept what feels believable to you. So take this in steps. Don't try to affirm things that don't feel real to you yet. Take it one step at a time. And the more real those first beginning levels feel, then you rewrite your affirmations. Then you change to new affirmations that align with the next level of yourself, the next level that feels aligned and believable, but still like a stretch, because we're growing, we're stretching, we're evolving. Next, I want you to use deep emotional visualization. So don't just see yourself as rich. I need you to feel what it's like to be rich. I need you to feel the joy of checking your bank account. That's why I need you to neutralize your feelings about when you look at your bank account. I need you to feel joyful. Eventually, once you've neutralized, then you're able to feel into what you are manifesting. You're going to be able to easier feel into the feelings that you want to feel. You want to feel the safety of knowing that money is constantly flowing to you, that money is always there. Because emotion is going to reprogram your mind much faster than just words alone. Words alone is not really going to cut it for you. Your subconscious mind accepts emotion. You're going to do this every day. You're going to also expose yourself to success daily. I want you to, when you're doing these visualizations, to really seal the deal, I want you to record these visualizations in your own voice. I want you to listen to this when you wake up in the morning and when you go to bed at night. As you're drifting off into sleep, you're going to listen to your own voice, visualizing how it feels to have what you are manifesting. I want you to create a scene. Get creative, use your imagination, use your voice notes on your phone to record it and just play it as you're falling asleep. This is going to help to reprogram your mind faster, because your brain, as you're falling asleep, your brain is in theta state, which is a very impressionable state for your subconscious mind. It's easier, your conscious mind is slowly turning off, and it's easier for messages and programming to get through to your subconscious mind. So you're gonna do this, like I said, it's simple, but it's work. You're gonna do this as you're falling asleep, and when you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning. You're gonna listen to this. You're going to start following people. You're going to start paying attention to people who reflect your new reality. You're going to start paying attention to the things that you want. You're going to start to normalize it in your reality. You're going to start to normalize it in your field. And you're also going to put yourself in environments that stretch you. You're going to immerse your subconscious mind in your new reality. And the more that you do this, the faster that your subconscious mind will accept this. And once your subconscious mind has accepted it, boom, 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 the energy will you'll start to feel less emotional resistance or energetic resistance. You'll start to take actions that physically align with what your subconscious mind believes is true. And then your external reality will shift, literally. Because manifestation is not about forcing or chasing. It's about becoming. You don't attract what you want. You're not attracting what you want. You are allowing yourself to receive what you've already given yourself internally. So that's it. Now that you know what's been keeping you stuck, the next step is to actively shift into alignment. And if you want deeper support with this, I invite you to join my free community where I teach women, and especially women of color, how to break out of lack-based thinking. If you are ambitious, if you are creative, if you know that you are meant for more than what you're currently experiencing than what your current reality is showing you and what you're currently experiencing, I'm going to teach you how to break out of this lack-based thinking, how to get out of grind culture, step out of hustle mode, step into ease, abundance, self-trust, and your divinity. That's one thing they're not talking about out here, is that you are a divine being created by the divine creator. The divine creator has a piece of itself. You have a piece of the divine creator in you. You have everything that you need in order to live the life that you know you are meant to have, the life that you know you are meant to experience. I want you to click the link below in the description if you're ready to join. And if this video hit for you, I want you to drop a comment. I want to know, where do you feel like you've been stuck the most in this manifestation process? And how did this video help you get clear on how to get unstuck? Let's talk about it in the comments, and I will see you in my community. I cannot wait to connect with you. And then I'm gonna also do a part 4 of this video about why your manifestation process isn't working and what to do instead. I'm just gonna keep giving you the cheat codes, okay? Because there's plenty of information out here on how to manifest and what manifestation is, but not enough people are breaking down the roadblocks and teaching you how to really like get beyond the parts that are getting you stuck, or the parts that are keeping you stuck, and the parts that are making you feel manifestation doesn't work. Because I'm living proof manifestation is real, manifestation works. Manifestation is literally here for all of us to use. It's not a secret society thing. It's not any of that. I'm here to bring it to you in a very grounded, approachable, and relatable, realistic way. And I don't even use the word realistic, but for the sake of this context, this is something that is very realistic for all of us. It's real. And I want you to understand that you are worthy. And you can have the desires of your heart. You're meant to have the desires of your heart. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was Actualize with Ashley, where I help you actualize your highest potential through healing, movement, and manifestation.